Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with a star of aviation, or example to follow. She going to your about yourself.
Such a great presentation. Thank you so much for this invitation. So my name is Marilyn. Nice to meet you all. I'm 23 years old and I have been working for Wingo for the last 2 years and a half. That's it.
Okay, how's your experience find your job in Wingo?
How was my experience finding the job?
Yeah.
It was very difficult. It took me 3 years in order to get a job in aviation field. I had the opportunity to work in the airport, but I didn't like it so much, to be honest. So I always pursued to be a flight attendant. They told me no. Different airlines told me no like 7 or 8 times, if I'm not wrong. And Wingo told me no 2 times before I get hired. I began to analyze different types of reasons why I didn't pass. And the first time I knew that it was because of the knowledge exam that they did at the same time, at the first time. At that time, I knew that I needed to study. So every day I need to do that exam that is 500 questions. I know you know about it. The one for taking the license, the aeronautical license. So I began to do it every day. And then I waited for the next convocatory, and then I presented and I passed. Since the very first moment, I knew that it was mine, and
Okay.
I was calm. I wasn't nervous. Every step that I took, it was amazing, and then I passed, and they hired me. And thank you so much for
Okay,
that. To Wing.
I'm felicit for you because it's very hard work. Uh, um, also, be a woman Colombian, yeah, is very important in other countries. The form of the woman Colombian is other perspective and other context, and when you can get one position in the aeronautical is very important.
That's right.
For
Yeah.
that. Okay, do you have other any studies?
Yeah, actually, last year I finished my studies to be a teacher in modern languages. I actually speak Portuguese and French,
Okay.
but in an intermediate level.
Okay.
I'm in the process of getting the diploma and everything.
What is your language favorite?
French.
French. Okay.
I love French. Yeah, I
Okay.
actually study it every day.
Merci.
Definitely.
Well, we're going to play. We prepare any question with my team. My team is my teacher. She supervision that questions. You can select, please. Okay. Since when did start this passion for the airplanes?
Okay, it started from 2009 when I was 9 years old, and it was the first time that I took an airplane to go to Avianca. It was a familiar trip with on vacation. From that moment, I knew that it was amazing. And my favorite moment, I remember that perfectly, was like the race for taking off.
Okay.
The moment when the pilot turn off the turbines and the engines and they go. That's a perfect moment for me, and it's still my favorite moment flying.
Okay, what's your feels about that? For example, happiness, or you feel in your body any?
Yeah, it's like excitement.
Okay.
Like I feel like when you know that you're gonna start something that you're gonna love. So it's like, okay, let's do it. And then when I began to fly, I understand that's the most important moment of flying, most critical moment, that is takeoff and landings because of the emergencies and all this things that could happen. So yeah, it's like all in 2 seconds, in 3 seconds, and the moment that your plane gets too fast in seconds, it's amazing.
Okay, along this time, do you remember something, situation critical for you?
Taking off or landing, I haven't had any critical situation, thanks God. But in my first flights, that is when you just go and look the crew and ask anything before your official first flight.
Okay.
The first one, I had the airplane didn't achieve to land, so we took it, and then we started to fly again.
Okay.
I had it in a video, but I don't know what is that video because it was a long time ago. But I wasn't scared, and all of the passengers were shouting and were scary.
Okay.
But I was just happy,
In
it
your
was here in
case.
Bogota because of a wind chill.
Okay. It's a go around. Go around.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I've had curious thing of me. I've had 12 go arounds in Wingo, and I just love them. I love to have go arounds. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, this is very funny for me.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And my family is like, "Are you crazy?
Yes.
We don't know. We don't like that." Okay.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite assignation?
Well, here in Wingo, we don't stay at the places. Most of the times we go and come back, and
Okay.
that's it. But I want to say Aruba, designation in the afternoon. Why? Because as soon as we land, it's the perfect sunrise. So as soon as we open the door, it's the beach, the sea, and the sun going down.
Okay.
It's just perfect.
It's very beautiful.
And then the people from the airport says "Bienvenido Aruba," and we're like, "Oh my God, thank you."
Okay, I like that. We need travel to Aruba.
Yes.
Describe yourself as a partner.
Well, as you have noticed, I'm always smiling.
Okay.
So that would be one quality. Then I'm a really calm person. When something happens, I don't freak out. I just take a deep breath and I do it. And I believe that's one of the most important qualities that a flight attendant need to have. For example, a disrupted passenger or an emergency situation, a first aid situation. You need to think. You need to grab all the knowledge that you have, all the strategies that you're gonna make, and then work in a team.
Yeah, it's very important.
So yeah, I would say patience, calm, smile.
Okay, this is good. When you're made your silence review, what do you think?
Well, we have 8 steps that we think in that moment. That is on takeoffs and landings. So first, we need to think about where are we? If it's sea, if it's a land. For example, if the airplane goes to the sea, if it's an aquatic emergency, or if it's in land, it's different, So first, that one, we need to review the outside conditions, the inside conditions. Then we need to take care of what passengers are near us. So what would be our ABPs, our able-bodied passengers, to help us in order that something happens, how to open the window, how to open the other door, the comments that we're going to say in the emergency. Those things we are always thinking about it in case that something happens. For example, in Santa Marta, you know that the runway is really short. So our plane, that it's a Boeing 737, it's really heavy and it's big. So it's not the same that an A320 or A319 lands in there than us. So that makes us to, specifically in Santa Marta, think about that, because
Okay.
it's like a critical landing.
Okay.
For saying somehow.
For the road?
Yes.
For the plane?
Because it's really short.
Okay. Very hard. Do you think in your family?
So at that moment, no. I mean, we're just focused on saving people's life when something happens. But I had a time that I have a really extreme turbulence. We had a go around in Santa Marta. Then we went into the bad weather. It was no another choice. There was another choice, and we had a really extreme turbulence. All passengers were shaking hands and everything. It was really, really hard, at that moment I got afraid.
Okay.
I got frightened, and I thought about my family.
Okay, but you don't lose your objective. No, never. You lose your objective of the passengers. You think your family, but
And yeah, it's just like a moment, and then we focus on the other thing. And turbulence is not dangerous, you know. It's something. I mean, if you're seated and secured, it's not dangerous. If you're on the aisle or doing something, or in the bathroom, in the lavatory, it's dangerous. But at that time, we were all secured, so we were safe.
okay, okay.
I love turbulence. Another curious
me
fact.
too love that. Describe the perfect flight in 3 words. It's very hard the question.
Yes. So I would say
Only 3 words.
good company. That
Good
counts like
company.
a word, right? Good
Okay.
company.
Yeah. And the second word,
It would be empathy. I mean, a flight, but the teamwork is great. The passengers understand. We understand the passengers, and everything just goes with the flow, you know.
okay.
And the third one would be empty. I mean, not a full flight, because when it's a full flight, it's harder for us for the service, for the boarding, and everything.
Okay, thank you. What is your expectative for your career?
Flying with Emirates.
Okay.
And after that, I don't know if that's gonna be like for sure, but I wanna be a pilot. So my idea is to go and study to Canada to be a pilot and then stay there. I would like to be there because I have family in there and I love that life.
Okay, I hope with that dreams, all your objectives, you got it. That, yeah. Thank you for staying here, for your time, for your empathy, and disposition for that interview.
Always a pleasure, and have a nice day, guys. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Bye.